Good afternoon. Welcome to the forecast discussion for April 22nd, 2014. It's currently 12:56 p.m., almost 1 p.m., and temperatures are warming up very nicely throughout much of the Philadelphia and New York City metropolitan area, with temperatures ranging into the mid to upper 60s throughout the region, upper 50s to lower 60s over Long Island, due to the influence from the Atlantic Ocean. And we have a cold front on the way with some showers, not much in the way of thunderstorms though, and we'll cover that in just a moment. Temperatures this afternoon will peak in the upper 60s to lower 70s in the New York City and Philadelphia metropolitan area, especially in the Philadelphia metropolitan area. Right along the immediate coast and over portions of Long Island, look for more like temperatures around 60, 61, 62 degrees before the rain comes in. Now we have a cold front moving through. We can see that very clearly right here. Here's our area low pressure, and then our cold front cutting down through eastern Pennsylvania right now and driving to the east. This low pressure system is relatively weak and it's lifting to the northeast towards the St. Lawrence River Valley with a trailing cold front. And you can see very nicely on the latest infrared satellite picture that cold front is approaching the region with plenty of cloud cover and showers on the way. Now on the radar, it's not that impressive. I know there was a little bit of concern for some isolated thunderstorms here, but it looks like the bulk of the best energy and dynamics are focused more towards portions of the Mohawk River Valley, which is right about here, and the central and northern Hudson River Valley, which is up here, which means that this band of showers will move through. You'll see some light to moderate rainfall, some minor to moderate ponding on the roadways. Could see an isolated, localized urban flooding threat in some poorly drained areas. But other than that, these showers are going to move through this afternoon, and by this evening, we'll be out of here. So if you have any plans to go to a baseball game, whether it's the Mets or a minor league game, or I think the Phillies are home too, no worries. You will be able to go to the game. You'll be able to see the game. You might see a delay at the very start of the game, but they'll play through this. They've played through worse. So this is not going to be a major impact on the baseball games, I don't think, aside from maybe a 30-minute delay at worst, as these showers drive through the region for this afternoon. The rush hour is going to be a bit wet, and given all the nonsense that's going on around New York City with the Pulaski Highway being closed, you don't need any more complications than what you have. So unfortunately, the rush hour this evening is going to be a little bit tricky, especially between 5 and 6 p.m. On the water vapor satellite picture, it's pretty interesting what we have setting up here. This is a very progressive energetic pattern. We have storm after storm coming in from the Pacific from two jet streams. One from the polar jet stream, setting up a nice trough to the south of the Aleutians that builds a ridge over the west coast, and you get this kind of broad trough setting up over the east, and the subtropical jet stream, which right now is backing off a little bit in intensity, but it's going to pick up once again. As you can see, some of that energy pulling down here to the south of Hawaii. What's going to happen is that these two jet streams are going to remain separate, but they're going to send disturbances through the northern mid-Atlantic that's going to keep us pretty active. Now, it's not going to be a washout, just a threat for a shower each day, and temperatures basically averaging near normal for the most part throughout the rest of the forecast period. So let's take a look at the latest model guidance. We're going to use the GFS model guidance for this afternoon. Again, temperatures warm up very nicely this afternoon in the upper 60s to lower 70s, lower 60s along Long Island, with showers moving through this afternoon. By this evening, these showers are quickly exiting. And by tomorrow, we're going to have scattered cloud cover for the most part. Can't rule out an extremely isolated shower, but that's about it. So temperatures for tomorrow will range from the mid 40s for lows, and it's going to remain on the cool side, mid to upper 50s for highs. Could see a few locations in Philadelphia, right around Camden, maybe even Newark, around 60, 61 degrees. Overall, though, it's going to be a rather cool day when we should be around 67 for a high for this time of year. For Thursday, again, not all that bad. Scattered cloud cover expected. Could see an isolated shower or two. Temperatures in the upper 30s to lower 40s for lows and lower to mid 60s for highs. On Friday, again, another disturbance moving through, another threat for a few scattered to isolated showers. Not a major threat, but still, we're going to see exactly just potential for any of these isolated thunderstorms developing. Temperatures will range from the mid 40s for lows and upper 60s to lower 70s for highs. On Saturday, again, another disturbance, another threat for a few isolated showers. Again, not a washout, just more of a nuisance. Temperatures in the lower 50s for lows and mid 60s for highs. And then on Sunday, again, another threat for an isolated shower or two, but high pressure is going to take hold from Canada. And that means we're going to be a bit on the cool side with mid 40s for lows and upper 50s to lower 60s for highs. Then on Sunday and Monday, again, we're going to remain under a polar influence with the pattern, with scattered cloud cover an isolated shower or two as possible. Temperatures in the mid 40s for lows and lower to mid 60s for highs. And then on Tuesday, we have an area of low pressure that's going to be developing in the Tennessee and Ohio River valleys that will have the potential to produce some periods of moderate to heavy rainfall, possibly by the middle of next week, keeping temperatures on the cool side, but not extremely so. Low temperatures in the mid 40s and high temperatures in the lower to mid 60s. That is your forecast discussion for today. Of course, I'm your meteorologist, Stephen DiMartino. Follow the latest weather information at nynjpaweather.com and nynjpaweather on Twitter, Facebook, Google+, and LinkedIn. Have a wonderful day, and as always, stay safe out there.